Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Moonfire Tarot. I'm Jules. We're going to be looking at your career and money outlook, advice, spirit messages to help you get into the right mindset. I'm so sorry this is coming so late. I caught this horrible cold and my lungs got tight and I can only handle short form content or like my client bookings like the essentials. So this energy is going to be for the next few weeks. Okay. You can also catch me. I've been doing weekly mini readings to keep busy while I was sick at TikTok, so at Jules Moonfire Tarot there as well, and also of course Instagram. So without further ado, guys, let's get to it. Like, subscribe, comment down below with this reading. I'd love to hear from you guys, or leave a review of the podcast if you're listening in on the platforms. Always love to hear how these messages resonate. All right, so let's do it, guys. All right, Spirit, talk to me for Scorpio. What is coming up in career for them for the next few weeks? What is coming up in career? Let's feel strong. All right, we're starting with passage. Okay, your current position or situation is a means to an end. All right, you're making uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. So basically, this is kind of like love your journey. Even if you're kind of at a job you can't stand or something, you know, it's a means to an end, okay? Not your end goal. The universe has something more for you. I see gestures. You may be asked to help someone. That's like helping people out, you know, rubbing elbows with the right people. And if people offer help, that could be, you know, taking the help as well. You do have a new beginning, so it's a good time to start a new job or a whole new career. You may have ideas. You may be percolating on something. This is good energy. Now, not everyone obviously is going to want to leave their job, but that could be a new project or a new campaign starting, something of that nature. Now, I see honest work here, so work may be a little stressful. That card has someone pouring a drink, you know, and yeah. And I see endings. Okay, so that is, you know, not scary, but that can come up when there is some type of shift. Now, I'm going to pull some clarifiers, but that could be, oh, we got something flying out for you. You also have success. Let me see. Ups and downs and success wanted to come out. You know, I just did Aries, and you guys are both ruled by Mars, and there was similar energy. It's a bit different with the first few cards, but I'm seeing endings, and then these cards wanted to fly out together. So ups and downs right now. You may find yourself transitioning or having some type of transition ending in your work situation or even in your life, because sometimes this ending card can show changes coming in, but it does look like with beginnings coming in for those of you really stressed, you know, at your position. Hopefully not everybody. Check your Venus signs. That's also rules love and finances. You know, it could be that you're headed towards some type of change, or the struggle is going to end soon. Okay, the ups and downs, and you're in for some type of success. Let's see what else comes out. So maybe through helping people, rubbing elbows with the right people, that, you know, you may end up at a new beginning. And, you know, I've gotten plenty of jobs where I've gotten plenty of promotions where I've taken on extra work and ended up you know, getting promoted. You know, that's kind of the way to do it sometimes. All right, so I am seeing the future, roll the dice, and offering. So this looks like for a lot of you, you're thinking about the future. I see your current position for a lot of you maybe a means to an end, and this is talking about rolling the dice on some type of offer that may be coming in. Now, it could also be an investment opportunity as well with the offerings card, okay? But they do say to research, think about it, all right? Don't just roll the dice, okay? But we're seeing roll the dice is a good sign, right, to go forward, but make sure you do your homework. I do see in the bottom of the deck, some of you may be manifesting. Now, it could be literal, like manifesting practices, or, you know, through hard work or your own mental, like, you know, what you're going through. And you're also getting wishes coming true. Okay. So that's just like something that has been on your mind is likely to percolate. This is a big transition kind of energy. All right, what else for Scorpio? I'm seeing drama. Now, that could be in life or troublemakers at the workplace, but for some reason you're getting rewards. Let me see. You may get some haters. All right, let me see. Brilliance. So as a side note, with these offerings, the Brilliance card is all about ideas. So if you've been dealing with toxic people, that's like stay away from those people at the workplace. Rewards is usually like a bonus or a raise, you know, usually like a lump sum when I see it coming out for most people. But Brilliance, with this kind of combination, I will say uh, watch some haters, at the workplace in case you do get some favor or new offerings, okay? Or it could even be you're moving on to a position that's going to give you more money and let you use your ideas, all right? Because you're discovering something new, all right? This is a lot of new beginnings. Like I even have power position in the bottom of the deck, and that is being promoted, called to lead a position, very good energy to see. But I do see courage here, especially if there's drama, whether that's in your life, like, oh, don't leave your position, you get this and this, you have stability, etc., etc., etc. Something about it is gonna need you to be brave, and maybe a big shift and energy with this, what you're pulling here, okay? Let's take a look what Tara has to say for you guys. Bear, what else for Scorpio in career for our Scorpios? Let's see here. Temperance. All right. That is smoothing out opposing forces. So yeah, there may be some tensions in your life. That is a card of patient balance, divine timing. Maybe things have been on hold, but it's also smoothing out tensions. Now I'm seeing the 9 of Swords. So that is an anxiety card. That is someone sitting on a bed with a bunch of swords on it. So can't get more uncomfortable with that. I do see some type of withdrawal. Okay. Arrogant wastefulness. For some of you, your job may not be using all your talents, and you're going to find something else. You're going to start a new beginning. You have the Wheel of Fortune spinning. Let's see. 6 of Coins. Yes. That is a lucky twist of fate. Now, the wheel can spin negatively or positively. It looks like for you with the 6 of Coins, that's an indicator of higher incomes, being in the position to give and receive. I believe, did you get gestures? Yes, you did get the gestures card. That is helping people. So it's repeating again. If you get the opportunity to help someone out, I suggest you do that. It may lead to higher incomes. Okay. A good balance. Let's see what else. 9 of Coins. Yes, that is needing for not prosperous victory. Everyone's definition of living a luxury life is different for everybody, but it's generally being comfortable in your own energy, being financially secure, and it's a very independent energy. And again, with the income, all right, traditionally that has like a female standing with a ton of coins and a beautiful garden and all this good stuff. So if you've been stressed, okay, if you feel like you're being taken for granted, there may be some changes coming in the future that's going to lead to more prosperity. It may take some time. Focus on your healing. Try to find balance in your life. Spirit, talk to me about that Temperance and the 9 of Swords. All right, Magician. All right, you have the power to make things happen. And the Empress, another abundance card and the birth of something new. Also creativity for business owners out there, or even like leaders, directors. I do see the power position card. Empress is good for finances as well. Okay, Empress is not broke. She is good for business. She leads. And the Magician is all about making something happen. And again, with the manifesting energy, something's been on your mind. You have all the tools you need to make it happen. Now, there's also a lot about communication here with the Magician. Okay. So if maybe some of you may need to speak up about something, talk to more people, that kind of energy. I do see Victory, the Chariot in the bottom of the deck as well. And that is a travel card for some of you, but that could you be just being very focused, using your willpower. Spirit, this Magician feels really strong. Can you talk to me more about it for Scorpio? 3 of Swords, that is a separation. Oh, and I got Death. I was going to say, like, maybe something's making you sad, but a lot of you, now not all of you, don't panic. A lot of you may be transferring or dealing with some type of ending in a career, whether that's promotion or leaving the job, okay, to find something else. Because 9 of Coins, you are approaching abundance. It's on your mind. King of Wands, you're going to get more aggressive about it, all right? The Knight of Pentacles has all he needs, but sometimes he can move a little slow or he overthinks, but he does approach slow and steady. But with the King of Wands coming out, that is another strong leadership card. All right, fire sign energy may be relevant, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but that could be you. I just got gripping life by the balls, pardon my language, but I feel like there is going to be something you really want to make happen. And again, with strength, and I'm saying again because you got the Lion Courage card on the Oracle deck, there is something about courage and confidence in this Scorpio, okay? Building up your confidence, and it may happen with 4 of Swords, some type of reflection, all right, seeing the light. This is a man sitting on a tree in a corporate suit, his feet in the grass and all that stuff, and the sun is coming back. The sun, he's having a moment, almost like that brilliance. You may have a light bulb moment, like, oh my god, I'd be good at this. What the hell am I doing here? So good energy to see. And I have the Ace of Cups, which is again about new beginnings, abundance, happiness, all that good energy there. Okay, so let's talk cash flow. Spirit, talk to me. What does Scorpio need to know with cash flow? Cash flow for Scorpio for the next few weeks. Let's take a look here. All right, Four of Swords again. That is reflecting on things, and the Magician again. Okay, double confirmation. Let me break this down. Four of Wands. Some of you may be trying to manifest a new home, new property, saving money. Four of Coins, and that is in the position to have money to save. And I see Three of Pentacles. Building a foundation, teamwork with that Nine of Cups. That is also about wish fulfillment. All right. So, and then Judgment is in the bottom of the deck. And oh my God, there's the Empress again. Okay. And then the Five of Swords is behind her. Oh my God. And Six of Wands. Okay. All right. And the King of Wands is coming out again. All right. Let me break this down. This is good. This is really good. All right. So what I'm seeing here is you are going to be doing a lot of reflecting and restoration, right? You have all the skills you need with that Magician card energy to make things happen. He has all the tools. You may be speaking things up, speaking out about wanting some type of alignment. Four of Wands is stable career. It's houses, homes, marriages, things of that nature. But for cash flow, that is celebrating, and usually it probably has to do more with a home or just coming into alignment and celebrating some type of achievement. Okay. I do see Page of Wands. That is also exploring, coming out of your comfort shell, being fearless to a degree, and then I see the Four of Coins, higher incomes in this deck. It's somebody putting coins away in a safe, and holding on to your money. Three of Pentacles, working well with others, building a foundation, teamwork. Okay, laying a foundation. And Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. And now suddenly you go from exploring, and now you're doing pottery in this deck. This person has a wheel, they probably have a kiln, leisure time, being happy, doing what they want. And this is coming from Judgment. Rethinking the past, you may be deciding what goes and what stays, and this is what's going to birth in this new abundant era. Now, Five of Swords can be ruthless competition, being taken advantage of financially. Maybe bills are piling up, someone's listing things, but again, and again with the drama, because Five of Swords can indicate petty fights and hassles. All right. You also have the drama card coming out in the Oracle deck, and then I see victory. Public recognition. So sometimes Five of Swords can be ruthless competition, doing whatever you need to win. All right. So Six of Wands is public recognition and a victory of some sort. Okay. Whatever you're trying to accomplish. As far as money is concerned, I see you're in a good shape overall. It looks like you're rethinking the past, but you're headed towards some type of victory and abundance, but it is going to take some reflecting. Okay. Because there does seem to be some either drama or too many bills or something where you need to cut corners and you need to face, and you have that King of Wands again with taking, when my guide said taking the, what did they say? Grabbing the bull by the ball. They said something crazy. Anyway, but that is leadership. And again, when this person is speaking out, he's having the mic in his hands, and that's very fiery leadership position. So good energy, Scorpio. All right, let's get you some advice. Spirit, what else do you want to add to this reading for Scorpio? Okay, what do we got here? A fiery climax approaches. Yes, Aries got this too. Mars is waking up, okay? And you and Aries share Mars, okay? He's no longer, I think he's coming out of retrograde. It might have happened. It's coming soon. So emotions are running high. Luck is on your side. Maybe in the retrograde, you guys were going through a lot of nonsense or having a lot of ups and downs, and now that this is changing, okay? What do you need to release? Yes, you got that. Looking at the past, okay? Deciding what goes and what stays. Confidence is the key to your success. Beautiful energy. And I'm seeing your commitment is being tested. Yes. How bad do you want this abundance? How bad do you want this home, for example, if you're looking to relocate? A time to give rather than take. Gestures card, the same reading. Yes. Gestures card showed up for some of you, rubbing elbows, helping out the right people, maybe in your benefit. Step out of your comfort zone. Yes, yes, yes. And communication is key. That's a big, 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 what is that, subplot to this reading? Expression, speaking out, communicating, hold your vision. Okay. And I do see work through your fears, and that is new moon and Scorpio energy. Okay. So good energy. And let me get you some spirit messages, affirmations. You don't have to say these, guys, but it's just to kind of keep you in the right mindset as you try to overcome everything. Okay. Spirit. And for those of you, I just got the download. Some of you, yes, maybe leaving a job, losing a job, don't panic. I did just get a download. It's going to be for select few of you. Big transitions. You don't have to worry. All right. You may have to reflect and rest and restore. But since I'm seeing so much need for balance and smoothing out the anxieties, there is going to be some new projects, cash rewards, abundant period here. Okay. And not for nothing, happier workers work better and generally make more money. Okay. So take in case that happens to some of you, because I have seen it in my client readings. Just a side note there. Okay. We got here flipping out for you, faithfulness. All right. Beautiful. And I see trust and divine light. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Faithfulness. I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself and God and the universe. Yes. Because they just said it's this, for a lot of you, this is going to require a leap of faith, my guides. Okay. Trust. I trust life and my strengths. Each moment guides me to the light. Everything on my path is placed there for my growth. Yes, all that drama, there's a reason for it. You're learning. Divine light. I am an expression of love and I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength and my treasure. My intuition guides me to discover the wonder and goodness of who I am. Beautiful reading, Scorpio. Best of luck to you guys. I am available for personal readings at moonfiretarot.com and all my other services. And you can catch me on social media, Instagram and TikTok at Jules Moonfire Tarot, just like YouTube. All right. I'd like to connect to you guys. If you're listening on the podcast, please leave a review. YouTube, subscribe, comment. Let me know how these messages resonate. And I wish light and love to all of you guys. Take care.